Hey friends, I posted a video a couple days ago and I've got an overwhelming response from people asking me to talk more about what I was speaking about narcissism and narcissistic people in their life. And a lot of times people get very confused thinking that's relationship only, and that is so wrong. And if you've been in this type of relationship and you've escaped this abuse before, you can tell the red flags. Sometimes we choose to ignore it again and we keep the same patterns and we keep going and going and going and going. And sometimes we carry that over into a career or to a friendship or something, and we allow the abuser to come up there as well. It's very important that you recognize the signs of people that are narcissists and people that are trying to control you and your life. Now, before I say that, I truly believe that everybody on this planet has some type of form of narcissist, I can't talk, characteristics, right? It would be crazy to sit there and think, because we're born as selfish human beings, and that is clearly what a narcissist is somebody that is selfish. So there is going to be traits that you're going to see in yourself and other people sometimes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you are one. These are people that have a slew of traits, a slew of symptoms, and they are constantly victimizing the people, and whether they are aware of it or not, they fall under that category. And it's very important that you know those red flags and you know those signs to stay clear of those people and get yourself into a healthier situation and environment. So, number one, we'll talk about relationships. Relationships, as you can tell, there'll always be the type of person that will make you feel like it's always your fault. They'll start gaslighting you, but at first they will be love bombing you, and just everything is great. It's wonderful. And I always say give it about 6 months and you're going to see somebody's true color. If you started seeing signs of somebody being a narcissist early on in the relationship, I guarantee you will know by 6 months. It's very hard for them to stay in disguise. Friendships, the same. Family members, a lot of times people don't realize they've had family members that are narcissists for a very, very long time. And one of the things that, sorry, I had a call come in. One of the things that people fail to realize is they keep themselves in denial, like this person isn't this way, and a lot of times they are, and they keep putting up with abuse and they keep blaming themselves, because that's what narcissists want you to do. They want you to blame yourself. They leave you in a state of confusion when you do kind of confront them, that you're so confused that you think it's all your fault, and it's not their fault. They get, because they become very angry and aggressive towards you. If it's in a workplace, a lot of times the person that is trying to use you there, when they will try to make you feel like you're slightly good enough, but not good enough without them. They will be very conceited almost with themselves and all the stuff that they do, but they're never going to throw anything but a little bit of praise your way. When they start seeing you being fed up, when they start seeing you as somebody that may leave them, they will give you just a little bit of encouragement. And this is in relationships too, a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of praise, so you'll stay. And then later on, they will go back to their old ways. It's almost like an abusive relationship in a work narcissist relationship, because it's like they'll give you a little, and then boom, you're right back in it again. So it's a cycle that you're going to have to recognize the red flags and get out of, or it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. And you're just going to feel like you're never good enough. You never can be up to their standards, because they don't have standards themselves. They are always going to make you feel confused. They are always going to make you feel like you're not good enough. That is like the number 2 signs that you can tell, right? And then when you do try to be an adult and talk to them about it, they're going to get very angry and they're going to attack you. That's another number 1 tell sign of a narcissist in a work relationship or a relationship as well. They're going to make you feel like that you're incompetent, that you don't have the ability to carry on a conversation with them. And again, you're going to leave feeling confused and questioning if that's your fault or not. I just personally can encourage you that if you're watching this video, and I'm not even on the brink of it, we're going to do a podcast series on that. I'm just tapping into a little bit more about some personal experiences that I've had in my past. And me and one of my good friends are going to do a complete podcast on this. I encourage you to watch that, so stay tuned to that. Another call coming in right when I do a video. So like I said, we will go into detail and what to look for and some personal examples. And the main thing is to recognize it and to start looking for your way out, and to stand true in knowing that this is happening, and don't keep playing the victim, and don't let them keep on sucking you back in. It takes guts, it takes courage, especially if it's a work environment that you're having to get rid of, because that is like your career. But I promise you, once you remove that toxicness out of your life, you're going to be so much happier, and you're going to thrive and do so much better in life, and you're going to have all these other blessings fall on you that you were keeping out because you didn't think you were good enough. So stay tuned. There'll be more. I just wanted to touch a little bit on it a little bit more since we've had so many questions come in from the last video that we did. Have a great day.